City lights are glowing bright. Everyone's feeling alive tonight. Confetti ready for the sky. Raise your glasses high, high, high. Countdown to midnight. Get ready for the Friday fallout. Kiss me when the clock strikes. Shake the world with a shout. Spinning records till we drop. Fireworks won't ever stop. Dancing shoes are worn out. Party without a doubt. Countdown to midnight. Get ready for the Friday fallout. Kiss me when the clock strikes. Shake the world with a shout. New year, new dreams taking flight. Leave the past in the old night. Hearts race under the starlight.
Whenever you adjust, it gets adjusted. Close. Close. You were close. It wasn't there. Oh,
You were unmuted the whole time. They heard everything you said.
Was
I
he
hope so.
field goaling?
I hope so.
Oh, that dirty
That was
rat.
real. That one was real. He was
Yeah.
faking it, but that was real.
The
Why'd you
first
give
one
us a
was
faker,
real. We're
man?
live.
We're
Sure.
live right
I
now.
believe
This is live. This is
We're live.
Hey guys, we're coming to you live.
New Year's party at 7 p.m.? No way.
Yeah.
Wow, the
Yeah.
chat is popping
You
tonight.
got to move your chair, Snorkel.
Way.
Hey.
Way.
Welcome to the show, everybody. No, we lost the sewer rug. Let me close his window.
No, we didn't. Not that easy. You can't get to sit New Year. Same nuts. Huh?
I heard you were that easy, so.
Yeah.
Truth
All
be
you need is
told.
a toilet.
All you need is a toilet and a random house. Boom, sewer rug's there. Ankles up by his ears.
Look me in the eyes and tell me this is a New Year episode.
His sewer ankles. Swankles?
Swankles.
Yeah.
Vicious.
I think you should shout out chat, man, because they're
Yeah.
just popping.
Add it out, shout.
Well, yeah, they're popping. Well, someone's about to own a boat.
Hey.
Kentucky Sean is the first one here. Says cheers and happy Friday, New Year. Happy Friday, New Year to you too, Wintucky. Jason Vapes is here. He's cheers and
What
like
was that?
what? Wintucky.
Wintucky.
I hope you guys enjoy it. I spent money on a
Oh.
microphone so chat, you guys could hear me. I listened
The
to
older
last
Vandal
week's show.
gets, the more he sounds like he's from North Carolina.
It's the hillbilly in my mom's side.
it
Jason
is.
Vapes is mixing alcohol. He's got mimosas and beers. Ern says butts. And cowboy ones are the ones that drive him nuts, I heard. Jay says, do I have to stand or I would rather sit? Let me clear your seat. No. Ben is here, and he says, hey.
Told you.
Ern says, sheddable time. Don't do drugs, man. Drugs are bad. Unless you're
No,
good.
they're not. They're very good.
Oh God,
Fancy.
Snorkel went on one camping trip, and then all of a sudden,
This one time in band camp.
yeah, Kangaroo Snatch is here. She says, ah, and then Jay Campanelli says, ah, and then Ern says, these effing intro songs. You're welcome, man. I hope, like, if you guys want the copies, I'll put them in the Discord. You guys can
Need a
bump them
copy.
all you want. The Friday Fool, the AI sounds and shit, you know. Jason Vapes is here. Said someone's gonna be motorboating around tonight. I think that's an
Could
open
be.
offer for anyone that's got $20. I'm just saying.
20
Ian's
bucks is
here.
20 bucks.
Yeah. Ian's here. He says beer clank star, squirt, snowman, cockhead. When Tucky Shine says hello, V8 says it's only gay if there's eye contact.
Maintain eye contact, establish discipline.
Gotcha.
Be
Okay.
gay.
Yeah. Colorado Weeju says nope, not me. I probably not. I don't know what you're talking about, but probably not.
Probably.
Let's see. Ern says, "Hey, up Burt Parts." Burt Parts was last week, right? Yeah, we did boat part. We did
did.
forced boat parts last week. I didn't want it, and you got. I said I was
You
tired.
got bullied into boat parts last
yeah,
week.
peer pressure, man. Ern says
So it was
drugs
some of
are
our
great.
best boat parts ever.
Yeah. Ben says, "Yeah, damn Vandal, you're not quiet and shitty sounding. Now it's loud. You're fucking welcome."
Oh, it's loud and shitty sounding. Look at that. It's
Loud
upgrade.
Yeah.
and shitty.
He didn't clarify the shitty sounding, just you're now loud and
Whatever.
shitty
I turned
sounding.
it down a little bit.
I think that needs to go into a Who Said It lineup in
Yeah.
about a few months.
Whoa, whoa.
Ern says the harder the better. I say. Well, I think he's talking about drugs. Probably not. V8
Or the eye
says-
contact.
Yeah. Mike D says explosion up your ass. That's what someone taught me how to read emojis, and it was
It's dynamite up peach, you heathen.
Dynamite up peach. That's not even a peach. That's an apricot.
Blowing
That's
up.
a peach.
No. V8 says if I give all my dongs to Ern, does he have enough to win a pirate ship?
I don't know. That's up to Anthony. I don't
That
even know the
time has
results.
passed.
Yeah, that was Christmas episode for Dong.
The end of the Christmas episode. This is not the Christmas episode you're looking for.
Ian wants to know, why are you gay? Delane says, hi, friends. Ben says, we did. We
Hello, Delane.
cyberbullied Vandal. This is what I've been doing to people for
It's
years.
not
I'm
hard.
not going to stop.
No.
Delane,
God damn it.
Now you all hear what I hear. Yeah,
Talk
now you
with
guys
it.
want to hear what she hears? Like,
Unnecessary.
pass me the
I think that's when he's in the bathroom, honestly.
There's a pegging joke in there, and I'm just not gonna say it.
She's too
Stick to
short.
it.
She's too short. Even if
So
I
are
bend
you.
over. Even if I bend over.
Stick to it.
Anyways, that's chat so far. You guys have like lives and shit, I guess. Did you guys
I
do,
had a
like
Terrible,
Christmas
crappy week.
How was your
How was yours?
Christmases? Like, tell me about that.
Absolute shit.
I'm
I
sorry. to
worked
hear
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
that. And then you got the next 2 days off because they were so happy that you worked those holidays, right?
No, I get the next 3 days off because I scheduled to have the
And
next
you
3
got
days.
holiday pay for those days.
I did get triple time for Christmas.
Nice.
keep
It
fucking
still sucks
going?
if you wanted to do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it.
But other than that, it was a week. How was yours, Surek?
I'm glad you asked. It was Christmas and we had presents. I still have a watch on me, but this is a new watch, you guys. This thing, not only does it tell time, but I could do cool, stupid hand gestures like this, or like this, or like this, and do different things. So basically, I could receive us.
Yeah,
I know,
that's yeah.
Told me to
that one.
stand up the other day. It was like, hey, you got to get up and be active. And I just knocked one out and it was like, wow, 700 steps. And I was like, yeah, it was a long run. Anyways, I could get a text message, see it on my watch, click my fingers like this, do some of this, speak into my watch, do this again, send it back off. I don't know about the rest of anyone else's Christmas, but I got a watch that I could talk to.
Back in
Hi,
my
Gail.
day, watches just told fucking time.
This one tells me that we have-
Listen to
This
Old
tells
Man
me-
River over there back in my day.
Back in my day.
this one
Watches
tells
came
me
on a little string that you put in your pocket.
Snorkel was like, you don't have to stand by the rock.
yeah. When the sun shades on the no, this one tells me I have an irregular heartbeat and I should go to a doctor. So it's got all
Yeah, I don't need that. I want to die peacefully not knowing about it.
well, it's a mystery.
Well, at least it's not voice activated, with how good you are. I wouldn't want to confuse it.
If every person on this panel didn't have something irregular about them,
I got the heartbeat thing going. That's it. I mean, presents.
Wait, what kind of watch is it? Is it like a Samsung or something?
Yeah, it's the Galaxy Watch
Oh.
7.
Samsung.
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 Here's
That
my
new
buddy.
mic's doing you wonders, man.
Here's my buddy. Okay, that was my week. I mean, I'm presents. People I haven't worked. I'm not gonna work. I'll work next year. I'm not working anymore this year.
Are you just letting it build up so you have a heavy flow to clean up on like January and
Son of a
February?
bitch. I don't clean anything.
He's gonna go sit on so many toilets January 2nd.
4th. I'm not even working the 2nd or 3rd. I'm in the hot springs.
Look at Mr. High Roller.
Not on
over
a
here.
Thursday. I'm going
I'm
back.
happy for you,
Jesus.
Sir. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're getting some time off.
Not on a Thursday. I'll tell you that.
I'm not.
So,
Your boss
last
must be
time we
pissed at you.
spoke, there was you had some plumbing issues of your own that you were dealing with. Has that subsided?
So I'm to be as
Still
cold
on the mend?
as possible. I'm still a little soft serve. I haven't had that solid like there it is, but things are happening. They're moving in the right direction. Finally went to the chiropractor and the massage today, and so I got cracked, and I was like, "Yeah, no excuse. I'm just lazy, man. I'm back." He's like, "Dude, it's been 3 weeks." I was like, "Yeah, but the back pain went away, so I didn't think I'm still paying for your services, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Then accept the money. You crack me up next time." So he wants me to come back Monday. And I'm like, that's a commitment. I don't know if I'm going to leave the house, but if I do, I'll go get cracked again.
Are you gonna set your appointment like?
Yeah. Appointment.
Just do me a favor. When the time comes and you know that one is coming, just make sure you say whoop really loud.
I'll let
and
it
then
whoop out. Oh,
Whoop,
yeah.
there it is.
I feel,
You know
yeah.
what's really good, like with helping you pass, is nicotine, because it relaxes your intestine muscles and stuff.
I
So
don't
you
do
should
that
maybe
anymore.
try Voopin.
You should try Vooping.
Here?
Do it
What is
outside
it?
so that you don't breathe it in. I guess. Like
Outside?
I do
How
that
mu-
literally, like breathes in other people's shit all day. You know.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. What say you? What was your week like?
Vandal, that was like if you were trying to teach a class on sales and it's like, find a way to get over this objection of not wanting to Voop. Oh, well, did you know that nicotine actually helps you pass? That was fantastic.
I gotta tell you, my like 3 months of experience of upselling old ladies from a 26-inch to a 28-inch Ohio Buckeyes decal, I'm pretty
There
good
you go.
now.
Yeah, so the only reason I wanted to talk about Christmas Day was obviously I'm here by myself, and it was just nice to not have to go to work or do anything like that. So what I did was I took 7 loads of laundry to the laundromat, did them all in an hour and a half because I was able to use 7 washers and 7 dryers all at the same
Nobody was
time.
there, huh?
In and out, nobody else was there
Do you have to
except.
teach anyone?
And I know somebody's going to call me racist for this, and I am so sorry. But every time I go to the laundromat, there's a Mexican person.
Oh,
And
that's not
usually-
racist. That's the law.
And the only people that were in the laundromat when I went on Christmas Day were 2 little Mexican girls that were running around having a great time and their dad. And I thought, it's perfect.
Hey,
It's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. Yeah.
But I made a pork shoulder.
And
Like
he's
10
spending
hours.
time with
It was
his kids.
delicious.
Yeah.
And then I made some chocolate chip cookies and squirted some caramel over the top of them.
There we
And
go.
had just an absolutely wonderful, restful day. Christmas Eve, I only went in for 4 hours and we did like $1,000 in like 4 hours. The shop, I was like, I didn't expect to have anybody. And it was like, oh, I guess everybody's going to come in today. So it's a good day. So, yeah. And this week I ordered some stuff from Vandal's employer. So we'll get to see how that goes. You guys will get to deal with the whole process and we'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I have a funny email to tell you about. This old dumb shit didn't know. I'm kidding. Just kidding.
I
He
could
was
work
asking
it,
for
you know?
delivery before next year. I had to
Now,
tell him fuck off.
Everybody on this show has seen all of the different things that I can make and do and all of that, and I had difficulty with the website. So that's all I'm saying. I
Well,
tried
let's
too
be
hard, I
honest.
guess.
I work there and I have problems with it. I've
I
just
got
not.
an email back that was like, we're trying to replicate this to see why it's not working. We'll get back to you here shortly. I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah.
cool. So, but we got it going. I figured it out. I was trying to do too much at one time. It's not Vandal's fault. It's mine. So, but we're going to see how they go. I'm going to print them and all that kind of stuff and we'll show them off.
So I
you go.
went over, did Christmas stuff at Delayed's brother's house, and then that's about it. I didn't go to the big thing or anything. But as you guys can hear, unfortunately, I got myself a new microphone. you know, so you guys can hear me. I heard how I sounded last week's show, and I was like, ugh. You know, it's pretty bad, you know, and like I like making like shitty shit, but I was like, that's real bad. So, anyways, you can
When your
hear
mic
that.
sounds worse than Snorkel's, it's kind of an issue. So
Yeah. Well, at least I don't sound as bad as Snorkel, but you know.
I mean, there's that.
I can't remember. I worked like a half day on Christmas Eve, right? So I ran out of like weed, you know, and I can't smoke regular weed anymore. Like, you know, everything's like anything that's above like 20% potency, you know. And I know a lot of them cheese the numbers, whatever, but it's strong shit, you know.
Yeah.
If they're saying it's 23, it's got at least 20, you know, and stuff like that. And since I went to the hospital, you know, earlier this year and stuff like that, I can't handle marijuana as like I used to. You know, it gives me anxiety and like, you know, faster heart rate and stuff. So I was like, fuck it, you know, I'll because usually they have the deals, and I got like they had like half ounces for like $55, you know, and then they
That's
were doing
a deal.
30% off on that day. So I was like, okay, like yeah, fuck yeah. So I go in, you know, and like usually I'll get like I don't ever get like top shelf stuff ever because you know it's just in my opinion it's just not worth it, you know.
you're right.
So I was like, you know, whatever, and so I went in. I always check the site, like I said, we talked about this before, you know. And I checked the site and I found the strain I want, 17% potency. So if they're cheesing it, it's got to be like 15. And it's a hybrid. Usually I'll go straight, you know, indica for, you know, the calming effect, you know, and shit. Like, I don't know anything about weed anymore. Like,
I know it's okay.
there's like trigasms and shit, you know, on this stuff or
You're
something.
the average customer, so
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you
So
know
I
what you
go
know,
in.
and that's good.
Yeah, and like usually, you know, like if I buy stuff, you know, they're actually like, you know, everyone's really nice. And I get it. I went on Christmas Eve, so it's probably annoying. Number one, to have to work Christmas Eve maybe, and then also, you know, because like it was the busiest I've seen the dispensary. Usually, when I walk in, there's no one else in there. They have the guy on the iPad, like, please let me help you place your order so I don't get fired. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
shit like that. So like, there's busy, so I just get in line, go up to the guy at the counter, and I was like, hey, I like to get that half ounce deal for this. He's like, oh, and I was like, man, fuck you. Like, you know, don't judge me, you know, and all
Yeah.
that shit. And I was like, this is the first time I haven't felt like, you know, we talked about this. I usually go in and I'm feeling like, you know, like, oh, paranoid and stuff. And I went in there and it was like the one time I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm just here to buy some weed and get out. You know, and they got like judge me for it. And so, you know, it was like, well, I pulled out $80 from the ATM and it was like, you know, like I said, like $55 or whatever, right? And he's all like
Sure.
looking at me, all judge me, and all like, oh, is that all you want? And I'm like, man, fuck you, man. You only got hired here because you got purple hair. I didn't get hired here because I had yellow hair. No, anyways.
Very yellow hair.
So yeah, you know, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So
That's
anyways,
pink.
I had like $15 as like, you know, my change, you know, and I put it in this jar and I was like, have a great Christmas. You know, I'm like staring at him and everything, you know, but it's not even that good of a story, but that's all I got. You know, like,
I don't know. I kind of like the guy's apology email. That was kind of cool.
oh yeah. So, you know,
Mhm.
at work, you know, I work, you know, doing my thing, whatever. And like, there's a
Nice
guy,
segue, Anthony.
he
welcome.
ordered a couple things from us. And like, usually if someone orders like 8 decals and 1 iron-on, that iron-on's a mistake. You wanted a decal, you know? So like, I'll make a point to try and call you, you know, we'll get a couple hundred orders and I'll still take the time to call you because I don't want to deal with you on the back end, you know, and it makes us look good, you know, because it's good service. So anyways,
Absolutely.
I called the guy, you know, and this was like a couple weeks ago. And I called him and I was like, hey, this is Chris, blah, blah, blah. You know, I just wanted to see, we got your order. Did you want this to be a fucking, you know, a decal instead of an iron? Oh, yes, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm telling him, like, hey, when you get because like, when we ship your order, we send you your receipt. And we're like, hey, we're shipped your order, blah, blah, blah. If you paid for tracking, it includes your tracking and all that stuff. And I told him, we can't change your fucking receipt. Like, we can't change it. Whatever it says on there, it's going to say that. But I updated your order manually, which is me writing on a pen with my sweaty fucking hands, decal, not iron-on, you know, and stuff. So we made his order
Yeah.
correct, right? So anyways, it shipped out, and you know, and it was like whatever, and so I sent him the receipt, and he's like, yeah, I can't believe you people. You called me and asked me, and then you still sent it as a iron-on, blah blah blah. And this is like 8 o'clock at night, and then he sent a second email later. Like, it was like 3 in the morning, and he's like, you people, I can't believe you, all like caps and stuff. So I get into work, you know, and I'm very passive aggressive, you know, and I'm like, I can't remember his name, of course, you know, name's been changed, you know, for whatever. So I'm like, hey, look, I was like, Snorkel, you know, if I ever hit you with just your first name, it's like, we're ready to fight, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? We're fighting on these emails. I'm gonna add
No
attachments.
longer Mr. Smith. You're
Yeah.
now Snorkel. Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking.
If you call anybody Snorkel, they're doomed.
Yeah. So I was like, you know, like, I sent your decals, all caps, and then went back to lowercase. And I told you I updated it manually. Like I said on the phone when we spoke, I can't change your receipt because, like, he said all caps. But I was like,
Yeah.
but I assure you, and then normal letters, that I sent you decals. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call. Here's my number. Have a great night, Chris, and all that shit. And then he messaged us back. He's like, oh, you probably did tell me that, blah, blah. I'm sorry, blah, blah. I'm looking forward to these and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, his order finally arrived over like Christmas, and stuff like that. And then I'll read it out to you guys, which is funny because, like, I'm kind of making fun of the guy. But then again, I feel a little bad because apparently I struck a chord with this guy that, like, he questioned, like, his existence almost. Not like existence, but like who he is in the world. And he sent me an email
You
today.
didn't cause a divorce, I hope. Again.
No, this isn't my Storm Shot game.
There we go.
He said, so we ask you for a review, right? We send the review thing, like, hey, review thing. So we rated it 5 stars. He's like, excellent. I appreciate your business and willingness to contact me to ensure my order was correct before sending it to me. I apologize and ask for your forgiveness for my ungrateful attitude. Bless you and have a great new year 2025. If you work in customer service, that's like winning a fucking Grammy.
That
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking yes.
No, yeah. That is. How's yeah.
Yeah, and
Humbly.
this is all public on the website, on the review for that product and everything, So we'll have a couple people that like, because like we ship USPS, sometimes it take 20 days. I didn't get it in 3 days. Fuck this company, they're a scam. And then they scroll down and see this one, like, what the fuck's going on at this place?
No, I only have one similar thing like that in customer service. Short story. A guy came into our shop, wanted to get brakes done, said it was too expensive. And I said, if you can find somebody else that will do this work for less, I'll buy you lunch.
Yeah.
And he came back 2 days later and says, looks like I owe you lunch. That's like, wah.
Yeah.
You're just like, dude, thank you. I'm like, you don't have to buy me lunch, but, stop
Yeah.
questioning. I'm doing the
Why not?
best I can for
And, like,
everybody that comes in here.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't waste the time to call you to do this if I wasn't like, in customer service, you're not gonna waste time to call somebody to, like, do all
Right.
this if you're not gonna do it. Because, like, I get it. Some people out there are very fucking miserable. Some of people are really in their heads about this. Like, the world's always out to get me and fuck me over, blah, 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 blah. Go touch grass, motherfucker. Like, it's not, no one cares about you. I promise you, your $6 fucking Blues Clues decal is not worth my time and effort that I would spend to make sure it's correct. But
Wait a minute. Blues Clues decals.
Blues
yeah.
Clues?
But in chat,
You didn't
This is
tell
the end
us.
of the year episode. We do customer service for like a half an hour every time we start this show.
Every
Terrible.
time. Every
Let's
time.
do the rub down, man. Let's roll.
Steve, hold on. Steve-O's here. He says, Happy New Year's, gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Contosaurus.
used the air quotes correctly, so.
Yeah. Kangaroo Cooch said, frame it. Ern said, good. Maybe next time you'll think for 5 seconds and maybe not yell at the next customer service person. Paul Cole is here. What's up, Paul Cole? I never heard that name. I don't remember them being here, but welcome if this is your first time. I'll spit on it. It won't hurt. Let's see.
Oh,
Woodtucky-
it'll still hurt, but it'll be spit.
Woodtucky says, I love being second guest because he likes to slap motherfuckers with the knowledge.
Onto the boat part? No, onto the rub down. Sorry.
Yeah, rub down's up.
Are we being quiet this time again?
You're not.
No. Am I ever?
Every bumper.
All right, bumpers down, Anthony. What do you got?
We put audio into it.
Cool. End of the year rub down. Let's see. What do I got here? Oh, okay.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm no gynecologist.
So
Yeah.
rub down for this evening. is gonna be-
Oh, not full screen. No.
That's a vandal. Just the angle. I'm not used to
Been
that.
on my desktop all week.
It looks like a dog that's dying's cooch. Like,
You got inflammation on the outer.
Look, I can only get so hard.
all
man.
these
Just-
white people in this chat don't know what lips look like, apparently.
Well, just,
I wish I
don't
could have
know.
got it better quality, but this was the best I could get.
How'd you get the razor to skip? Never mind. Majora looks a little swollen though. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, leave my labia out of this.
But now that we know what Delane earlier said, that we know what she hears all the time, this is what she sees all the time too. So
Doubling down.
just
Doubling down.
saying. Anyway, yeah, those of you that don't know, that's Vandal kissing the screen from last week. I just kind of turned it because it's funnier that way.
No, it's definitely not. It's exactly what it looks
So
like.
we have a
chat.
Rotten Pizza review. It's going to be kind of a short one, but it'll be a fun one. We do have a bunch of segments that these guys have no idea that we're doing tonight. So I'm giving away some awards tonight for best background, best hairstyle, best new segment, basically of. And it's not really that. We're going to talk about segments. I've got some random picks for you that I possibly may have shown you before. I don't know. It's just stuff I'm cleaning up for the year. And then we have a little thing we're going to do at the end where we're going to give away a boat.
It's a little thing with a motor. With a motor.
With a motor.
I came prepared.
Oh, El Capitan.
I'm so glad that you did. All right. So if you want to run that beautiful bean footage, we'll get on with the Rotten Pizzast of reviews.
Get off the screen.
It's been sitting in the corner of my desktop all week.
I'm just dying over Ben's comment, dude.
Ben, is this the Clet everyone's talking about?
No.
Like it looks like a furry
Furry
hemorrhoid.
hemorrhoid.
If we were giving out Super Dong, those would be Super Dong quality comments.
The dog
Ern
is
having
done.
some juicy
Ern.
butthole pics, evidently. God damn, Ern.
I'm giving out truth.
All right, bumpers down, Anthony. What do you review?
All right, this is just a real quick one, but I just wanted to get your guys' advice. I'm thinking about changing my entire wardrobe, and I just wanted to see what you guys would think if I just wore this all the time.
Hells yes. Do it.
Here's
Fuck yeah.
I saw this the other day, and I'm like, that looks comfortable as fuck. And you know, I've been watching too much Game of Thrones lately, so I'm like,
It's Doctor Strange meets Homer Simpson. I say go for it.
It's like if my grandma was a secret warrior because her moo-moos didn't look like this, but similar.
yeah, that's what it is. It's like it's a stylish moo.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. You just reminded me of every chubby guy with sleeve tattoos on the TV show Chop that opened his own, restaurant.
Yeah, but
As long as he doesn't open his own restaurant, he can rock it.
it's got to be a niche restaurant. Like I only bake 7-day bread. You know,
You
or
got the vote from Wintucky and Jacob. So, I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be
Timu Billy Corgan.
Tactical moo. I like
it's a
that.
tactical moo.
Yeah.
Yes.
You probably
Uh,
had some guns on there pretty well.
Kangaroo Coach says yes. Hungry Hippo says I'm late. It's better to be late than pregnant. Nice to see you, Mr. Hippo. Mrs. Hippo. I don't know what you are. You're a hippo.
Hungry.
It's a hungry
Colorado
hippo.
says you can hide your weed in there. I'm sure he's got other places he can hide it.
I'm sure he can hide it at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do I need to hide it?
Exactly. Earn with the Iranian Hercules.
Yeah. Not even just the moo. It's the fact that they're all wearing slip-on shoes that really entices me. I'm like, no
That's the
laces.
part I don't like.
This is the
No.
final boss of the 7-Eleven franchise.
Robbie Mark II with a strong comeback of a mini skirt version for the summer.
Oh god.
Ooh, a little
Could
breezy.
you imagine Anthony wearing something shorter than that and sitting
Welcome
down?
back, Robbie Mark II, with that one.
Oh my god.
Just sit down and do the man spread.
Well, the
You know,
thing
but-
is like that's gotta be thin material, right? So if it's like a hot day, and you got sweaty balls when you stand up, you're gonna have a weird wet spot on the back.
Ah, see, this is the kind of stuff I didn't think
Where-
about. That's good
where-
information.
You
That's
just
why you
gotta
gotta
wear
wear
some
a
cotton
mankini.
boxers. Yeah, wear cotton boxers.
Well,
cotton
yeah, I mean,
boxer
I would
briefs,
always
something under
wear
there.
boxers. I'm not a commando kind of guy.
See,
Ian already nailing it with the requires you to go commando for the full aeration.
I'm
Jay
sorry, Jake.
Pinelli says you need Crocs, and that just definitely checks.
No,
out.
that's if Wintucky wears it, Jacob.
All I know is if you wore that, from my training has taught me not to drive near that piece of trash you threw on the ground.
You don't understand. I hate Crocs so much that Wintucky's the only person that I know that I like that wears Crocs. Like literally, Crocs would be like, bye.
I will never talk to you again. But Wintucky, I'll talk to him.
As he says that, I'm currently wearing my Crocs. So
Oh, speaking of, I never
didn't
will
have to
talk to
see
you
him.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
Mike
you?
D says Rasputin 2025. You go skyclad and attack the Mumu. You honestly look like the guy I had to beat up on Skyrim to get a dragon bone.
And I'm sure you guys probably don't get to see this in your social media because you don't really need it. But what is with this big thing about men girdles? They're not calling them that. They have all these weird, trying to be cool names for them. Oh, try this T-shirt that sucks in your. It's a fucking girdle. Like, what?
Why
is
do
the
they think that's
deal
gonna
with
help?
that?
now I look like a barrel. You know, it's just misshapen it's still there. It's
And
just
every one of the before and after pictures, I'm like, am I supposed to be able to tell a difference here? Because I don't really see one.
Well, if it makes you feel better, it's just this generation's big belt buckle.
Okay. They used to
in Kentucky.
And like, I'm not.
where I
and,
was
like, here's
from, they used to say that was a tombstone for a dead dick.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The man's ear says Ben.
It's the ads too.
Well,
But
like
it's not the top
nowadays,
end,
like
it's the middle.
nowadays, though, everything's like so fake. You know, social media. You know, no one's lives are ever as perfect as anyone you see on social media. And like, I'm not hating on it, you know, because like I like girls in makeup; they're pretty. But it's like it's makeup for men. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and there is people that wear makeup as men, like people out there. But I don't know. Ern says waist training for men. Like, yeah, see, like I don't know.
Mike D says
Rolling that back pretty quick. You know those? No, I'm sorry.
Mascara, concealer,
talk about
eyeliner, eyeshadow, nail polish.
All
Do
right,
your
fine.
thing.
I'll
Like,
talk
rock
about
and roll. It's just not for me. Like it's not for me.
it. Jason says need a nut bra. TM.
One of those cupless nut bras so that the boys can just hang through.
I just want it nippleless so it doesn't look like I'm poking. you
Back
Why
know?
when
do
I
you
was,
have
like-
nipples on
That
your
can be
nuts?
a tough one.
Back when I was doing my waxing all the time, you guys remember that little phase, right?
Oh yeah.
No,
Stuff like that. I bought these
Fair.
like sporty underwear, and they were like from Temu, so I had to buy like triple extra large in the front because China. And so no, but anyways, they were kind of like they were like underoo shapes, they were like whitey tighty shaped almost, but obviously it's thinner material, so I have to I'd have to it would go up my butt crack all the time. And it would look like I was like wearing a thong, if I was like at the work bathroom, not that I was looking at my butt or anything, you can't.
Yeah,
find that
you
on the
were.
internet.
Don't even lie.
But I imagine that's what you'd have to wear when you wear like a big old thing like this. Like I think it would feel weird to wear like full size like boxers with something like this.
Why?
I don't know. Does it feel like it would
You
like?
need some restriction.
It's
You
like
need
a
to be
night
hugged
shirt
by
that
your
you can wear
clothes.
outside.
Yeah,
You just go full commando in that and have fun.
yeah.
I've been full commando since 14. It's just the way I live.
Ern
Save
said
money.
the sweatshop.
Don't have to buy
Works for you,
boxers.
rock on.
Ern
Yeah,
says
some-
he used to work at a sweatshop, and they used to make boob pillows for fat women to relieve back pain when they sleep. Wait,
Yeah, that's
so,
one
like,
of the selling points. They say that those girdles will help your posture, and I'm like,
I
nah.
don't really feel comfortable Googling boob pillow because I think I'm
Oh,
not going
that's
to
the
get
worst
this
thing you searched
product
today.
today, probably.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of those butt pillow commercials on my
Yeah,
social
the butt
media.
pillows, but I could use a boob pillow for my back pain.
Ben wants to know if I had a whale tail.
We're not gonna tell.
It wasn't a thong. It just went up my butt.
It was
Cut
a whale tail, Ben.
Kazasaur
I need a
says,
boob-
I need a boob pillow. I need a boob
Don't
pillow.
we
But, like,
all?
for a boob pillow, like, is it because you lay on your side, they all pull over or something? Like, is that what it is? Because I was like, who sleeps like this? But like,
Always regimental style in a kilt, Kentucky. Always, always, always.
ugh. I'm not as brave as you guys. I've never been the guy that can go without underwear. I've never been that guy. I couldn't.
And I
couldn't
actually
do it.
have a picture of Wentucky in a kilt. So
And
Well,
it
you would
better
know.
be regimental. Fuck yes.
Check out his OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/WentuckyFine.
Called utility.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I've been to Oregon. They're called utility kilts. I know.
Oh, don't get a utility kilt.
Whatever
Too
you say,
expensive,
caveman.
shitty.
I really did not expect this to go on this long.
Yeah.
You know? This is supposed to be like a quickie thing. I saw this. I was like, could I
And
pull
they
this off?
demo-
Maybe. I don't know.
Anthony, you're never gonna get a quickie from us.
I don't. Yeah, that's well.
It's always be an all night
Never
thing.
really want one.
It'll always be an all night thing, man.
All right, well, let's go on to something else here because I'm sure this is going to be full of conversation as well.
No.
I don't mean to embarrass, but I, always kind of do.
Oh, sure.
So the next thing we're going to do, wait, let me go back to this so I can make sure. Oh, yeah, that's right. So yeah, we're going to do the best background. Now, honestly, I feel like Snorkel has the best backgrounds consistently, and I've had to go back through the year and watch a bunch of different times, and all the backgrounds that he uses, it's one of the things that I appreciate that he's done this year, is really trying to make his background be part of whatever the show is. So I thought, what if we would do a
Oh, no.
a background judging.
Go
for
back
Snorkel.
to
So
the
we got
other
the
picture.
top 10 backgrounds for Snorkel, and I just want to discuss and see which one you guys think is the best one.
I
One
love
is
how
fake.
rough he looks in the Jay and Silent Bob one.
1 is fake, 2 is real. Half blue ribbon.
So top 10 Snorkel backgrounds. Let's I mean, we can go through them. Vandal, by all means do, because I know how you like to pick things apart.
There's
one of these do you
9
think is the
here.
best?
Does this one count as number 10?
No, actually, I have another one. I was wondering if anybody would pick that up, and if anybody would, it would be Snorkel.
Yeah.
I have the one that I feel is the best.
Okay,
I'm saving it for
okay.
last.
So
So I
everything
want to
else-
see which one of these you guys think is the best, and I'll show you the last one. You can see if
It's
you.
not my
Oh, Wintucky touching my heart over here.
His mom's background basement. Or
It's
bake-
true.
bake-
I actually have
bacon.
that background saved, so
I
can-
missed the laundry
I
basket.
do. I use it when I'm at home by myself. Just
I used to check if the laundry basket was full or not. Never looked full. The anime picture or pillow one gets to me just because he's touching his nose. And that's just really important to me. Everything else is just a blur. Orbits, pogs. It's beautiful.
And you know, the other thing about that is the anime body pillow picture is from the Nerdgasm show,
Yep.
which has the best magical party story I've ever heard in my entire
Yep.
Get to that later.
I was scrolling through Instagram this week, and there was an ad for Timu that was a table that collapsed into like a little suitcase thing, and I wept a little. I was laughing so much. It was hilarious. I was like, I almost want to buy this and send it to him.
Trigger me, why don't you?
If you like rearrange these differently, this would be like Snorkel getting caught doing something inappropriate. So the very first one obviously would be the first one with the orbits and all that stuff. And like, this is if Snorkel had his own show. He'd be like, yeah, guys, how do you feel about this Hanson Impop, like reaction videos, you know, and stuff like that. And then of course it'd go on to the Pogs, you know, but like no one else understood the Pogs. So he had to go on to something a little bit more extreme, you know? So then he did the Earn one, you know, the fucking swooshy swoosh one. And he's like, yeah, I'm super cool. And then like, you know, he's like trying to pick up more viewers. So then he goes obviously to the arcade one, you know, like everyone loves the arcade and no one's showing him any loves, you know? So he's like, you know, over here and he turns into the one where it's like freaks at night, you know, he starts getting all weird and like sexual on his show. And then everyone gets mad at him, you know, and then that's when he goes over to the devil one. He's like, yeah, I'm an evil streamer now. I said some racist stuff before, you know? And then after that, it goes on to the Jay and Silent Bob one. He's like, yeah, I lost my Manscaped sponsorship. Fuck everybody. You know, that's why I look like this. And then the very last one's obviously the RV in the back. And he's like, oh, this is where I am now. This is what you guys wanted, you know?
Pretty good. But let's
I
hear
like
from the
the
man
rundown.
himself. Like, which one of these is your favorite?
My favorite? No.
No,
Va-
Snorkels. Well,
no,
yeah,
Vandal.
I want to know
Vandal.
everybody's favorites, but
My favorite's obviously the Orbeez one. Because, like, look how full of life he is in that one.
White shirt, just
Yeah.
bright and
He's like, I'm going to have 1,000 subs.
I think the snorkel earn combo, the snurnkle, is my favorite just because it's so classic. It's so simple and it's earn symbol. So the snurnkle, because that was a good episode too.
That was a really good episode.
it was fun. Definitely fun. Yeah, Snorkel, I want to know which one you like out of these.
My favorite so far is this one.
Oh,
New
okay.
Year's party at
Dark.
7 p.m. No way.
No
So
way.
he always has his favorite one,
Way.
guys. And I was complaining about having to do backgrounds right before the show, mind you. But Snorkel always picks his favorite one every week. So which one's his favorite? The one he has right now.
I mean, yeah,
So
because my
shout out the
memories.
chat because they definitely have their own picks.
Yeah. Kentucky Shy misses your mom's basement background, and the Bob and Silent, Jay and Silent Bob one just looks like you're done. Mike D
think I
says the
was.
Earn one. Earn likes the anime gif or the jazz pattern, obviously. All right, Hermione. Ian says the basement was not a real basement. Dang. Ben says I like how the cock candles look like they're on his desk.
For the Christmas episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, right in front of Cousin Eddie.
Yeah. Kentucky says the first one he's unboxing blow up furniture. Steve-O says I was actually trying to decide between the Pogs and Earn. And Kentucky Shine says the best is Cousin Eddie.
All right. Anthony, you got a favor that's not even up here.
I do. I
I'm
have
willing
a
to
favorite.
bet it's the Wizard of Oz.
I bet I could not have been prouder of my boy Snorkel. Like, yes, I dress up in hilarious stuff. Yes, Vandal will do it too. And now, Sewer Rug, obviously, the cow outfit is legendary. But never expected after the first time that I met Snorkel that we would ever get to the point where I could get him to dress like this with a background like this. We've come a long way, baby. We've come a long way.
This was my idea.
Oh, I know. But at the beginning,
he was like, "I'll get it."
It was 2 pictures on a screen with no video. And
Yep.
now we're here. So
Yep.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
we've come a long way, baby.
He said, "Not only will I commit, this is what we're doing." And
I'll always commit.
he went, "Yep, I'm doing the locks."
I don't half-ass shit.
Being committed and committing are 2 different things.
Snorkel dressing like that's the reason why I can't drink anymore because beer goggles will fuck me up. I'd be like, she's from Kansas. Like,
Damn it!
You don't know her. She goes to another school.
Turns out here calling out the cow.
Let's say that dress would have come off easy.
No, that dress did not come off easy.
Oh, I thought you said it was so thin. I just figured it would just rip right off.
It took me like 5 minutes to get out of the thing. It was way too tight.
With the bows on the headphones are just
Anthony,
like,
send me this. I'm
thing.
gonna put it on a decal.
I
Or
can't
shirt.
do that to my boy Snorkel. If you want it, you gotta do
Go
the
for
work.
it. You're more than welcome to.
Snorkel is as
Snorthy.
It was impossible to find a frame where he didn't have a part of his
Dorothy.
body that had phased into the background. Though.
Background, yeah.
Like this was as big. This was as most I could get.
Ian
Shout
says
out-
it was a hard wink, but yeah.
If anybody needs a imaginary girlfriend to show their boss, you're more than welcome to use it.
I really like.
She's a
Snorkel.
streamer.
Snorthy, yeah, no, Snorthy is killing me.
Where are you, Snorthy? This is so good.
So
He made
yeah, I
so
hope
much
you guys
money on
enjoy.
his feet finder that night.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I made $48.
Yeah, he even painted his toenails, and those weren't even going to be on screen. I was impressed.
Wait, did
All
you
right,
wear the heels
so-
though?
The next thing.
No, I wore the Mary Janes with the furry socks.
is a little best hairstyle. So
Oh god.
a couple of our
This one's
panelists-
going to Vandal.
Doing
a
Vandal.
couple of our panelists do a pretty good job of switching up their hairstyle.
There we go. Oh no, it's both of y'all.
So I thought this might be fun, at least for me, to.
There's a journey here for
I was
Vandal.
so happy that Vanna pulled that hat out for tonight too, because I'm like, that's the
Since-
look.
Since Vandal did a journey for me from left to right, it's
And
Vandal.
chat members, please vote on whoever you feel like, and 1 through 8 here, who has the best hairstyle from
It's
2020.
38-year-old Vandal still thinking he's 28 and hitting on people that are questionable in age. And then it just progresses rapidly to middle management golfing Vandal at the other end.
Hey, I work at Top Golf now.
Looking at my fireworks photo, it's just like, I'm so glad I made it out, Thanks for the GoFundMe help, and I got better. And that's
Sewer Rug just reminds me of those commercials with the spray hair in the 90s, like the progression.
Number
Yeah,
4 has got the hardest part I've seen in a decade.
That is a solid
I've seen black
1990s
guys
eighth part.
that are carved in there that are not quite that sharp. Like that's sharp.
new hair, same
I
way.
do like that if you go from right to left for Suey Rug, he was not only the president of member of Hair Club for Men, he was the president as well.
The
He
first
cut
one,
it-
he
cut
looks
his
like
hair
the
back.
CEO of an energy drink company.
No, I look like Gallagher in the first one. It's just rough.
When Tucky Shine says number 1 for Sewer and number 5
Oh
for
no,
Mr. Tiny.
Ern!
Jason Vape says Vandal looks like the Tiger King. Why do you gotta
Jason
treat Sewer
Vapes
like
with
that?
far left.
Ern says Chris said she was 16. Vandal. Steve-O said, "Oh wait, when do we start
Oh,
playing
no.
Warheads?"
Okay, number 3 and number 6 are both real Moorheads.
Fucking Ben said boy band Vandal. Sewer Rug looks like Frasier. Number 1 says Jason Babes.
He
looks like
does.
he's doing Civil War reenactments.
The Gettysburg Address.
Instead of a radio talk show of psychology, he does a radio talk show of the Civil War.
Kangaroo Cooch says Megan Law's Vandal.
Oh
Megan's
my
Law
God.
Vandal.
Vandal for 7 photo, the Ed Grimley is probably my favorite of all time.
God damn it.
Delayed says new hair, same mustache.
I do like the background on number 3 Vandal because that is some of the best art Vandal has ever produced.
That's the only art I've ever produced.
Oh,
I don't even
I've
know
seen
why
some
he's
of
wearing the
these videos.
captain hat in that episode.
I should have been wearing.
I don't
that
either.
time. Jesus.
Isn't that the episode where you broke down what you did to that one idiot's marriage?
Probably.
You would think so, but I think that was just the background from the last episode that he just didn't bother.
No,
to
it didn't change.
Notice we didn't put Vandal up for the best backgrounds.
Best backgrounds. Yeah, fair enough.
Steve-O says, I gotta give it to Suey pulling off so much. What's so little?
Comment of the night. I want to give out dong.
One of these was before he went to Turkey and the rest are after. You guess which one.
I like Earns right after the 8th grade math teacher vibes in number 1.
Jason Vape says Captain Stabbin.
Oh shit.
I love it. That
But
was
yeah,
good.
would you guys be interested in a wine taste? Well,
No, also I don't need a timeshare number 4 Vandal.
That's his Mr. Rogers phase, and I love that.
But
No,
you-
that's
that's
the
the wedding
picture.
episode.
That's the picture they put up when he turns into being a serial killer. Like
God, that was good. That was good, Anthony. Got the cheekbones hurting. That was great.
You guys went on a journey this year. I mean, Vandal was growing out what used to be pink hair from the year before. That was
I've
early
been growing
on.
out what used to be hair, so
Yeah, and you started the year and you went full like let's just clip it all off, and then said no, we're gonna try again.
yeah. Round
It
2.
took us like 6 months
More
to convince
products.
him to shave it.
Yeah,
More products. It's coming great. It's coming together great.
I'm sure it
as
is.
you hide it with a
For
hat.
hymns.
As I wear a hat.
Stop wearing the hat.
So
Take the
I mean,
hat
what
off.
do you guys? Who had the best hairstyle? What's your choice?
Vandals number 3.
The best progression is going to be Vandal. The best solitary hairstyle goes to that 1998 part on Sewer Rug on number 4.
That's even why I did the side profile so you could really see.
Yeah.
It's just
That-
fucking
that is-
sharp,
yeah.
baby.
Number
That's
4, he
some
looks like he's gonna wear
supercuts
like
fucking
tactical
work
shirts,
right
but he
there.
never served, you know?
Yeah,
Amazing.
Puts on my ear.
Number
I say,
1,
"Ooh,
he reminds me of the art teacher that had the iMac that was the bubble, you know, and the see-through,
yeah.
you know, and he's like, you guys would really like this.
Yeah.
Number 4 Sewer looks like the guy that stands up and starts screaming about stolen valor and has never served.
But damn it, this isn't real.
Consaurus says Taco Bell Employee of the Month, Vandal 4. When
I
Tucky
pulled
Shine
a
says,
Taco Bell background of his out of this lineup. God, I should have left it in.
When Tucky says 8 Vandal is a mugshot, Colorado is voting number 1 Sewer. Ern says, I wish I could find my mud shots. They're kind of awesome.
All your photos are awesome, Ern. Shut the fuck up.
You're not wearing the dress. Stop flirting. V8 says, why does number 3 look like Chris Hansen? Just asked him to take a seat.
I should have been wide eyed. Oh.
Mike D
hello.
says, very kid in play. When Tucky Shine says, that part starts at his ear.
The hairline starts at my ear.
Oh shit.
I gotta tell you, Colorado, they must be making a ton of money at the supercuts that you go to. You know, for work, the profit ratio. V8 says number 5 looks like the pit Chris Hansen used to get him there.
And then Jason Vape said best hairstyle is Sam Kinison, number 1. I like that.
If you know who that is, that's spot on right there.
Oh yeah, it's great.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. We just wanted to have a little fun at their expense.
Wait, one
and-
more. I got one more. The number 1
Yeah.
Sewer Rug is Jim Carrey trying to play Robin Williams.
Oh shit. Alrighty then.
Yep. No, I see it. Yep.
What do you mean?
Got to do a lot more coke. All right, so we're going on to the next segment, which is I just named it best segment. Basically, what we've got here is a bunch of segments that were new in 2024, and wanted to talk about them a little bit, see which ones maybe that we would like to see come back and which ones we never want to see.
Not number 8.
I think number 8 was a solid one. What's the
No,
Yeah,
no, it was
solid.
not. 1 through
Solid is
7.
correct.
1 through
Everyone's-
7 are fine. Number 8 doesn't exist.
Everyone's taking a deep breath when he said number 8. What happened?
So, I mean, well, let's just go through it because Freaky Face Swaps, I really liked a lot. Like, it's Vandal,
Yeah.
you've done a great job with that. I've laughed my ass off on those. I really want to continue to see those come back. And I think it's something we do on a regular basis, but it actually has a name now and it's kind of his and he's owned it. So, just wanted to say I like it.
$20. No.
Anytime, pal.
Mystic. Of course, you know, I'm being biased, but the one where Sewer Rug's like magically floating a turd, you know, Mystic Mischief is my favorite.
That one is pretty good. I like Mystic Mischief, whatever you say it. But
Yeah.
let's talk subplots is pretty fucking fun too.
I really like that. And I only did that one time this year. And it was, if those of you that don't know what Let's Talk Subplots are, is what we decided to do was, you've ever had that movie that you've watched and you wonder like what happened to this sub character like after the movie. And so we just took it upon ourselves to come up with our own stories for those. I thought that was kind of fun. You know, I don't know if everybody enjoyed that, but I did.
That was a good one. I really
It was
liked
one of the, yeah.
I remember the name.
I don't remember Killer Chiquitas.
That was the one where I did the story of how Chiquita Banana Company funded the militant group, and they ended up killing a bunch of people and like, you know, selling drugs and like actually like a heart God damn it, what is it called, smuggling weapons and stuff in South America.
Jacob is now off of my Christmas card list for next year.
I'm just wondering if he's trying to guess real or fake.
Oh no.
These are all real. We did all these this year. Like, there's no games tonight, really, guys.
I think Suey Cells has some potential. I think I didn't.
Still fresh.
Yeah, it's still fresh. That's why I think it still has potential. But Mischief, that's the one where
I do remember that. Thank
Yes.
you, V8.
Yeah,
I
that's
like-
the one with the envelopes.
yeah, I like the envelope one a lot. That's an homage to Johnny Carson. That one's
Well,
a good-
after watching you do it on the 420 show where you went through 7 of them in about 38 seconds, I was just wanted to make sure that was something you still wanted. And that's the other thing. It's like, is this something you still want to do? But going back to the Chiquita Killers, I like the idea of that because you kind of deep dived something. I mean, it's like super deep because I mean, you're not ever going to do anything super deep. But I thought it was fun. I like getting that kind of information. So
Scrape
that's
the shit
something I
out of
wanted
the
to do
sides.
again. I don't know.
Yeah, I could do that again.
I would love that Vandal attacking like the Beanie Baby community, maybe like some other stuff that you just weren't expecting. Yo-yos, what's it really about? And he could like sabotage it. Yeah, that'd be fun.
My favorite so far is the Freaky Face Swaps. Fucking
for
Vandal
sure.
knocks it out of the park with those.
I
Yeah.
just put it in the app.
My
But you have
worst,
to
the
find
worst one
original
was
picture
number
to
8.
Make it funny, and that's work. I know it's work. Believe me, I know it's work.
Number 8 still brings flashbacks. I'm having PTSD from it being up on the
No,
screen.
we're
Really,
not doing that again. And the calzone review.
you're
was-
not allowed in the kitchen ever again.
The calzone review was actually nice. It was the pizzas that got you.
But that's all just the name of the
It's
segment.
just the name
Like
of
I
the-
don't review pizzas. Every
Guess
week.
who? What happened with Guess Who?
Well, that's a good. I mean, that's a good question. So those are the ones where we did voices and I animated them, and they had to guess who the voices were.
Yep, who they were.
I don't know if that's something that you guys enjoyed. That's a lot of work. So if you guys don't like it, I'm not fucking doing it anymore.
I enjoyed the hell out of it. I just wish Sewer Rug had a different cadence every once
I
in a
always
while.
had a different cadence with every voice. Everyone was different.
I'm Sewer Rug.
No, that's not how I say
Wow,
it.
Sewer Rug, I didn't know you could speak through Vandal's mic. That was really good.
Well, it's another end of
V8,
the Friday
number
Fallout.
8 was tuna pizza. If that helps remind you.
Please don't remind me.
Yeah.
V8 was questioning it. He didn't have any concerns with it at all.
Actually, V8, we got a clip for you. I'll play it right now.
No.
Stopped messaging me after that one for some reason. He backed off.
Got more than a few myself. So yes,
Yeah.
I understand.
So,
The Discord disowned you on that one, my dude.
chat, what do you want to see more of next year out of these 8?
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be these. Like, was there any segments that you guys really enjoyed? I did ask you to kind of think about the year in review. I mean, was there segments that you guys enjoyed that we did, or segments that you hated that we did? You know,
I liked the 2 times you revisited the YouTube or Pornhub.
Yeah,
Is that all? I
yeah.
did that 2 times.
Only twice the
Wow.
entire year.
But I was a big fan of that. Absolutely. I always reference that when I tell people about the show. That's like,
I
know.
think it gets boring if I do it too often. So okay, we'll bring back more
You
porn.
did
over
it
You
too little,
say
though.
that, but how many times do you go on the site by yourself? Yeah,
well, you
Surug
can
doesn't
see.
have to answer that because he's gonna get his ass kicked. But
I don't use Pornhub. I use Bing. We talked about this a couple
Yeah,
weeks.
we did actually talk about this. Bing is a very, yeah, you just click preview.
If you're not using Bing,
Done.
that's just yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I can
keep
never-
losing out.
I can
how it goes.
never use-
either way, I appreciate Steve-O's shout out for Sudini. I think Sudini is a return. You know, like it's a
Kentucky with PT Losers is great.
Vandal loves that game. Actually, every time I say I'm gonna, he's like, oh, he gets all excited and shit. I'm
Those
like,
PT losers. Yeah.
I love PT losers. Ern says deep dish pizza is the only abomination. No.
Yeah. Pretty much.
V8, I think that pizza is why God needs to send another flood.
Just, okay. Backed off messaging after that one. I felt like a little pull. Like there was a little pull away. It's fine.
now, and this is kind of, I guess, off topic a little bit, and I'll come back on screen for this. But so what about guests? Because we had no guests last year.
No, we didn't.
None.
I always think that the one where we had Grim Green was this year, but it wasn't. It was last
It
year.
was last time,
Yeah.
last
Had no
St.
guests?
Patrick's Day.
I
We should have
started
had guests.
that. Yeah.
The last time we had
But
a
I don't know
guest,
if we
he
should or
wouldn't leave.
not. Like that's a good
Yeah.
question.
We
Hey,
had
I'm the last guest.
friend of the show, Dean Kane.
Okay,
Well,
but
That's a
last
guess.
guest on screen was me, and I haven't left yet. So
When
Yeah.
we
If
we get
close
another-
when we close Zoom, Sewer Rug sits there in front of the camera just waiting.
and waits till next
Yeah.
Friday.
I
And
mean,
then
are there
go,
chat members that would like to make a guest appearance? You know, I'm not saying we're going to invite you, but if you have, if it's something that you'd like to do, maybe we,
Get
consider
V8
it, so.
space on here. Let's get V8 space on here.
You really want to see V8, huh?
Actually, I kinda
Oh
like
no,
that.
Jacob brings up a good point. Yeah, as painful as it was to watch it, the shop talk with Sewer was really fun.
I'm
There
very
you go.
mechanically inclined,
Yeah.
so
No, you're not.
here to help.
You're as good in a shop as you are with a fucking pizza.
I'm
Well,
great
the
at
good news
both of
is he
those
has friends that are good in the shop.
There
so
you go.
V8
all
says
works
there's starving children in Africa that wouldn't eat that shit.
I beg to differ. Pineapple's great on pizza.
All I know is like the only way you could have ruined it is if you dipped it in mayonnaise when you ate it.
He already did that this year, and lotion.
That was a bit,
Lotion was this year.
lotion wasn't this year. That
I
was
don't think
last
lotion
year.
was this year.
Lotion.
If it was, I didn't see it.
When
Yeah, it
Tucky
was-
says he'd come on us again, come on the show again.
Well, that'd be cool.
Here we go.
Definitely.
Wait, they come on us or on the show?
Right.
Both.
Double. Get the
I
pic-
mean,
Just
none
tell
of
me you're
us are
proud of me
saying.
at the end. You know,
Yeah.
I need that.
Just pat your head and say good boy.
We had Kentucky on what a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I think we made no growth here, but I think we have a clear decision that we're undecided. So
yeah, and that's fine
we-
too. I just wanted to kind of, talk about, if there's anything throughout the year that you guys wanted to bring back up that you really enjoyed, that something you really hated. anything
Jacob
like that,
in
so.
caps.
There was mustard on the pizza.
what's wrong with that? Have you ever had a hot
Everything is fucking wrong with that.
little pizza pockets, man? Mustard all day. That's how I say.
Kentucky, whatever you want, man. That's what he said.
Whatever you want. Let's do it.
V8 says get Nick or Twisted Timmy on here. I don't know who Twisted Timmy is, but I'm sure we could probably get Grim Green back on here again. Mr.
Yeah,
Green,
I mean that may I
Grimothy.
may put a feeler out for him. Try and do St. Patrick's Day again. That was fun.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, it's a green him. So
Chop talk. Jason gets it. I'll chop it up. That's good.
What is it going to be? Sura gets a haircut.
I already got one.
When Sewer Rug gets a haircut, he literally just gets one haircut.
oh, if I was going to do something live with Sewer, I got to have his wife take his blood.
Oh,
You haven't
Oh, hells yeah.
We don't need to do that.
We do.
Jay
We
says
do need
mustard
to do that.
is not allowed.
What are you
on
going to do with
pizza.
that?
J Cups is all capsing yelling about mustard pizza.
Yeah, because it's an abomination. You had tuna and mustard on a pizza. You
It wasn't
you
just
deserve.
mustard. He wrote in the mustard.
Yeah, you.
Like, he used it as a
There is a
it wasn't
special.
decoration
With the
device.
mustard. I put your name with the mustard.
There's like a 14th level of hell for
In
you
my
when you
name.
die.
I'm a mayo mustard lover, and I hate you.
It's understandable. And here's the thing. Some of these will come back. Some of these, don't worry, you guys. Some of these segments
Oh,
will
yeah.
come back. 8 was a solid one for me.
It
This-
was.
You don't know
No.
what a solid one is right now. But
Ern
anyway.
says Subaru Rug gets arrested for crimes against humanity or child abuse from his cooking. It's cheaper
V8
that way, says Kentucky Shine the Snorkel.
V8 saying this Timmy guy makes liquids or something.
You have to understand that this show is not like other shows where not everybody can come on here, because if they can't hold their own, they're gonna be like upset.
Yeah.
So
And
you have to understand.
I got a point to make on that one. Right after Paul says his mom fell on the concrete and busted her head. Hope she gets better, man. Hope everything goes out right for you.
Terrible.
But here's the thing, and I get it.
Brain swelling goes down quickly.
Yeah, a lot of you guys weren't here in the beginning. Like, this almost was like a vape show at first. It was like
Yeah.
a vape show at first, and I gotta tell you, never fucking again, man. And like, obviously, you know, I still vape. I support the community. You know, I used to go to hearings and everything. You know, when we had them out here in Vegas, and I mean, no disrespect to anyone out there, that shit is so fucking boring. That shit is so boring. And I'm not hating on you guys for doing any of that stuff. It's just, I can't sit in a room, in a chat room with anyone anymore for 4 hours of like, oh, this one tastes like apricots. Oh, I think it tastes like pears. I can't do that shit, man. I
Okay.
can't do
And
that
you know
shit.
that's okay. It's
You
okay
can't
to
have
be
a
wrong, and it's okay to be
vape-centric
you. It's
show.
all right.
Yeah. And like, we'll talk about vape and everything like that anymore. A lot of you guys have been around for those times. Like, I used to have a fucking, you know, full-size mod. I used to talk about, you know, advocacy and all that stuff, you know. And, you know, it fell off. And, like, here's the thing. That's why you don't see any of those shows around anymore. There's a few that are really good at creating content that are still around. And, like, I said, no disrespect to anyone. Some of my closest friends are, like, build stuff for vape stuff and do stuff for vape stuff. But the thing is like, it's a circle jerk. You know, it's around. It's
Yeah,
the
and it
same
was
thing.
disappointing to see so many of them go to other things like it was just a job. You know,
Yeah.
I would rather be true to this and do what we're doing here than do electrical bicycle reviews. No
I liked
offense
it.
to anybody
You
who's
did the vape juice, you know, real or fake.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to put a bunch of my segments on because I make tons. I mean, I wanted this to be more about, you know, you guys and
The new
your
stuff,
contribution,
yeah.
because
Eat
I
a
truly
banana.
appreciate it. Like when you guys do things like that, it takes a load off of me. And
If
it's,
there was
you know,
two to
it's great.
keep off of that list, Chiquita Banana and Sudini. And maybe Suey Cells. Because it's new and I haven't fucked it up completely yet. So
Plus
that's
the bumper's great, so
it is
definitely
good.
go.
I'm sorry, brush yourself.
And
RB
just,
Mark 2 says the gay frogs was my true calling.
Yeah.
And like, no one said anything about tinfoil hat time. Fuck you all. You know how I
not a
spent like
new
20
segment.
minutes
It's a
putting those
staple.
together.
It's not a new segment for 2024. These were
Oh.
all new. All
I
right.
don't know what's going on. I'm just
I
working.
was gonna put it on there, and I was like, you know, if I don't, Vandal's gonna say something like, nobody likes that. It's like, no, it's just didn't
I
put
know
porn over
nobody likes
YouTube
it.
on
That's
there.
why I love it.
I like it sometimes.
Okay,
Hey.
Elaine.
What did V8 say? What was the last thing V8 said?
There's some topics I have no opinion about.
Jay says vooping reviews. V8 says drawing dongs.
Pooping
Yeah, Ern says we haven't had a tinfoil hat recently. Thanks, Ern, with your wrench. Fuck you. No. He's gonna mute me.
8 seconds.
But yeah, so we'll bring some of those back, you know, and like tinfoil hat time would be fun. But I'd like the Chiquita Banana one thing, you know, like stuff like that. It's not journalism. I'm not a journalist, you know, not in the slightest. But information sharing, I guess. I think that's fun. So I'll look at. I actually have a couple ideas for stuff that we could do. So you know, but yeah.
Tinfoil hat time getting the vote.
It's a sympathy fuck. That's all it is.
I mean, hey,
I'll give
sympathy.
you one. That's
Yeah,
what I got.
Still a fuck.
Yeah,
Well,
but when I
still,
wake
I
up
mean,
tomorrow
yeah.
morning to show you what I thought of, you'll already be gone and left me Uber money on the counter.
Even better.
Like you wanted us to stay? What? Chat over coffee?
Paul Cole, see Paul, I needed you here, Paul. He says, speaking of tinfoil, has the jealousy that the CIA released documents saying there are pyramids on Mars and aliens on Mars. I haven't seen that yet. See now, like Paul, you're cool, man.
He's here. He's here. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
but Paul's just so PC.
I
Just
see
don't
what
forget
you
that
did there.
you know that the big soap is getting your bathtubs and showers high. Don't forget.
Yeah,
That's all.
that's the one.
Or AKA long stories, or AKA Delaine's living nightmare. And Steve-O says Vandal exposing scammers is always
Oh,
fun.
that one was fun.
Yeah, not a news segment once again, but yes, we could definitely
Yeah,
use some
that
more
one
of
I
was-
that.
like the
that one was
response to
real
the
good.
spam emails too. I've been
That's what we're
pushing that
talking
to come
about.
back. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
when we collect, yeah, Steve-O, when we collectively write an email, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was funny because Surek asked me to do it a couple shows back. I was like, yeah, we didn't do it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
I was so excited about it, and it never.
Next year, we'll totally
Oh,
do
sure.
one.
I faked a
Oh.
heart attack, to get out of that. No kidding.
Safe.
So yeah, just to have a little bit of fun before we get to, why everybody's here tonight. I thought we'd do some random picks that I'm just cleaning out the warehouse here. So nothing
See
that's
the desktop.
related whatsoever.
Got it. Dig in those folders, find the fun. Is there a bumper?
Oh, the
There should
bumper's
be, yeah.
down.
Okay.
All right, rock and roll. Like I said, these have nothing to do with one another, but I just thought they would be funny stuff to talk about. So this is one I've been saving for quite some time.
Nice shot. Hey,
Atlanta man does a drive-by shooting with a crossbow. Victim hit in the chest. Well, he's not an adventurer anymore. None of you would get that joke.
So-
I always assumed this is the type of drive-bys. they
you're
have in
saying I
Canada.
won't get that? What the fuck
Yeah,
is wrong
no.
with you?
That was Robin Hood in the Shire, and he was in.
Eh, Vandal Geekus just woke up laughing because of that joke. So
Well, I gotta imagine you probably only get like one good shot off, so you can't fucking miss.
yeah,
you
no,
know?
you're not. I mean, unless you drive by again, reloading, and then drive by a third time, shoot
Who
again.
had- Who
Like,
had
could
the,
you imagine trying to reload that in a car? Like,
Yeah, I know.
but who had
You're not doing that, but also, yeah.
Was
imagine-
it Hawkeye? Was it Joe Rogan? Who had
With
the
Earn,
both?
crossbow would be fucking brutal. Imagine being the guy that got hit in the chest. Like, you couldn't avoid a dude pointing a giant crossbow out of a moving car. At what point do you just look at that and stand still?
The ballistics test on the weapon would be tough, though. I think.
Right? No rifling grooves to match it, except for that one idiot
Like, Your
driving
Honor,
around.
you really believe this is the only person that has a crossbow in their car?
It's
gotta
Atlanta.
tell you-
The judge is like, yeah, you are the only
Kentucky's got
person.
a point. He's like one shot, one kill, or no.
Or not.
That's it.
RB Martu says a crossbow would be mandatory accessory for Anthony's new outfits. Imagine Anthony
This
pulls
is
up to the
true.
spot. Anthony pulls up to your seance, pulls up his skirt, and a crossbow comes out. Like
Anthony's Creed. Yeah, I like it.
Ben with the real question though, how much XP is that worth?
Mike D says if you miss, you have to flip a bitch and try again. They move at like 300 feet per second, says Earn. Jason Vape says, but officer, it's deer season. And then V8 says, unless it's buck season.
Deer season, buck season.
When Tucky
We
Shine wants to
did.
know how you stash that in your pants. Jinko pants? Jinko pants?
Jenko jeans, yeah, you can fit two
They're
of these in some
making a fucking
Jenkos.
big ass comeback. I even said
Oh, yeah,
on
they
the
are.
ad that I
Yeah.
found. I was like, oh my god, these things are coming back.
Well, I wonder if you added a
gonna buy a
poison
pair.
potion to it, restore damage fatigue for 30 seconds on self or something.
It's
I think we
brutal.
should all buy a pair,
Jinko
and
pants?
then Earn would have something to
Jenko
live
jeans? Hells yeah.
Fuck.
I'm already covered.
Juggalo jeans.
Juggalo jeans. Hells yeah.
Yeah.
in. All right, like I said, just random picks. So I
Paul. Imagine the guy standing there like, damn, I'm the fucking statistic.
Looking down at his chest like, what the fuck?
this
I
was a
imagine he was
strange
late
episode
to
of the Love
work.
Boat. I'm sure this came up in my social media, but
This is
if you don't know
appropriate.
who John Holmes is, I'm sorry.
If you don't know who John Holmes is, just look it up on Bing.
He's a rock.
Just go to
Under
bing.com
videos.
and type in John Holmes. You won't be disappointed. I mean, you'll be disappointed in your own
No.
equipment, but you will not be disappointed.
Betty White and a John Holmes Henry Rollins sandwich just sounds
I
like there's something
I'm not
bad
saying I
about it.
wouldn't watch it, but I'm saying that I would probably watch it.
And I did not make this. This is I honestly think just be looking at it that it's real. Like I don't know that it's not real, but I mean, I just can't believe in that period of time they would have a porn star on a fucking TV show like in prime time like this. Not today. That would be just a normal kind of fucking thing.
Yeah, no, it would.
Back
Yeah.
then, I
Back
don't
then, it was weird, especially when you had that creepy uncle that knew who John Holmes was.
Ben said, "Dude had a cock on him."
Putting it all
Dude
out
had
there.
3 cocks on him,
and a half,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jason Vape says, "That takes me back to fucked up memories." Things I don't want to know which way that goes. RB
That's why
Martinez-
Betty's smart.
Yeah. Kentucky Sign says Betty White. Damn, she was hot. Sorry,
Just
don't be
seen her when she
sorry.
was even younger, man.
Don't be sorry.
She was
Betty
hot.
White was.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of her, like her 30s, 40s headshots, fucking, yeah.
Paul said on the last one, man's last scene making his getaway with Elmer Fudd. Mike D says, I remember this episode. VA8 said his cock had an elbow.
Turn, huh?
He's a stunt double for the Trimmers movies. You can guess who.
He was, dude. He so was.
Erd says his dick had sideburns. So he looked like
His
Sura.
dick could vote. That
He
his
looked like
dick
Sura.
could buy cigarettes. His dick smoked cigarettes.
See, coming around the corner. All right. Anyway, moving on to something else totally unrelated. You guys know who this is?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Why
Michael
does it
Cera?
look familiar?
It should.
Oh
I tell
no.
you,
Michael Sarah.
it's
No,
not
it's not
anybody in
Michael Cera.
chat, just in case you're wondering. It's not.
No.
I don't
Why-
think anyway.
Yeah, that looks
I hope not. He's not.
Well,
creepy
that-
familiar.
He had to serve back in fucking Saddam days because he's got an old Ironsides combat patch on.
That would
Also,
make
he
sense.
doesn't have cloth doors, so it wasn't fucking Iraqi
it's-
freedom or Operation Freedom.
Well,
So-
he was definitely probably a ground pounder because he has an armored Humvee.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if anybody in chat will get it. Like, we'll be able to guess who this is.
I haven't a fucking clue, but it looks stupid familiar.
Because every fucking
That's
guy that
such the right
serves take this
adjective,
fucking
too.
photo.
God, that's such the right adjective.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, there's that. Every driver has taken that fucking photo. Damn.
That's the Forrest Gump guy. Forrest Gump kid. Damn, they
kid
didn't
from the
pay him
movie.
enough? No, I'm kidding.
See, he got tired of running, so now he drives.
Nah, man, he wanted to get a Hellcat, so he signed up.
You know it wasn't a Hellcat. It was a Camaro at 28% interest.
Damn,
Come
we
on
got a
now.
couple of Timothy McVeighs in the chat.
Oh!
Hey, we're just moving.
No,
I'm not
No,
saying I wouldn't
yeah.
go that direction, but god
It-
damn.
that is definitely why it looked
Kind of
familiar.
looks like him a little bit, yeah. From his whole days.
I can't see his face because Jack keeps talking.
There was so much chatting.
Oh, wait, I have it on speaker. That's why. There we go.
We fix it. No, way too late.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I just thought this was cool. Like, once you know who it is, it's him. I mean, you could tell by the face, you know. And in this movie, Tom Hanks actually got the voice for Forrest from this kid and the way he talked. So
Yeah.
it was cool. Like, I was like, wow, you know, time marches on. You know, sometimes we talk about, you know, kids growing up that were actors, and because you have them in that space in your mind that they're never any older and they never move on from that time period. And it's like, wow, time moves on.
I wonder if he got away from that voice when he served, because I served with a kid that sounded just as bad as Forrest Gump.
Wow.
So
Vandal, how did Ben say his last comment?
Mama was right about those magical eggs. We'll take him places.
Thank you.
life is like a box of chocolate.
They'll take me anywhere.
That's one I can.
It's an 84 IROC. Yes, absolutely.
No, those
I
at
couldn't rem-
32% interest there.
I couldn't remember if
Kentucky.
I'd shown this picture or not, but I had to ask Sewer Rug if what would cause this.
Well,
So that's a picture of Sewer Rug after he pooped from eating the mustard and tuna pizza.
I don't give holy shits. Listen, that's a sewer camera or a flashlight, not a flashlight.
He's
a
trying to pull you over on you. This is his photographic evidence
But
of
I
what
wouldn't
he
think
did.
that kind of pipe would be thin enough to show light through like that.
The light is bright enough,
If
actually.
sewer rug's shitting on it, maybe.
No, it's not glowing.
Sewer rug's shit comes out so fast, it's superheated. It
Guys,
shoots
this is-
out at like Mach 12.
That is structural wood floor PVC Schedule 40 cellular core piping. It's not thick. It's not
What
a
does
solid.
that have to do with the wood floor?
It has to do with the fact that it's glowing because it's interior pipe that's thinner, that's flexible, and it's a camera or it's a flashlight, and that's it.
No,
It's
it's your
sewer
Mach
rug's
12
dick.
I thought it was
poops.
molten
Yeah.
shit coming out. So
Yeah,
I
it is.
you know,
It's his
for
Mach
me.
12 molten
Yeah.
poop. He ate mustard tuna pizza.
But
That's
now
not
that
the-
makes a lot more
Shine said
sense.
John holds cock with the elbow.
No!
It's
Not
into the
John
hard to
Holt.
reach places.
So
Those are-
wait, this is like kind of what you do, right? So like basically, this is the light on the end of your dipstick.
Yep. I see it all the time. I see it all the time.
Okay, very cool.
Push him up through the roof vent, and I'll start the video looking at the sky. I'm like,
Let
oh,
the source asking
I
the
can-
real questions.
what?
How come sewer pipes aren't clear so you can see the poops?
You don't need to.
Boss.
That's the wrong type of material.
Why?
Clear polymers wouldn't hold.
Why not just use some
No.
Lexan?
Quicksand? No.
Lexan, not quicksand.
Well, they use clear pipes like at the bank when you have
Yeah.
something up through
That's
the
tube transfer.
Why can't I poop
Okay.
into
And
clear
that has
pipes?
that has to be airtight.
That's pressurized, right?
Delane says it's
Yeah.
the pipe
I don't
after
know.
Taco Bell. Mike D says Darth Vader Dookie.
Actually, Delane, that
Vader
was the
Duke.
caption on this photo that I cut off. That was exactly the caption.
Darth Vader Dookie.
No,
Bidet
the
backed
pipe
up
after
says
Taco
Pipe
RB
after
Mark
Taco
II.
Bell.
I don't think this is how a bidet would back up.
No.
V8 says Lexan pipes are too expensive. I don't
That's
know.
what I think it's a cost issue and not
It might be a cost thing, but I want clear pipes. If I ever win the lottery, I'm getting sewer rug. You're doing my whole house when I win the lottery in clear piping.
It's not. Well, okay.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. It's gonna break.
Oh, so
You're
now
gonna
when
make
Sewer
sure it
Rug says
doesn't
that
break.
you do a job that isn't yours, Sewer Rug Snorkel says that, you're okay with it. But when
Well,
I say it,
Yeah, it's snorkel cam.
oh, well, fuck you.
What the? I
And my last one for
different-
random picks tonight was just one that
Kentucky.
there's so much to
No.
unpack in this photograph. And like I said, if I've shown these to you guys before, I apologize, but this one just always hits me funny.
Why'd you go on my Facebook and steal my yearbook photo?
I don't
Oh,
have a
there's
red
so
beard
much in
anymore.
this.
What is
This is when
this?
Snorkel went to Pahrump to visit Terry. You guys won't get that. No one will
I'm dying.
get that.
I was trying to be like, which one's Terry?
Why is his beard red and her shorts are red and the dog's face is red?
Vandal, it's literally a
wild.
picture. It's Terry's Facebook, actually.
This is Pahrump. Like, this is, if you guys have never been to Pahrump, this is what it's like. Like, it's
I'm-
literally like this.
I
I
know.
will
Lego-
say, though, those
So
are
do
Terry
you
and
take
his-
the dog to the barber and tell him to give him that cut, or the vice versa? Like I don't know which way.
Oh,
that
the dog
goes.
takes him to the barber.
Okay.
I gotta
I mean,
tell you
all-
though, I can see Ern rocking that that Fiero with the cardboard body on it.
Is this,
Ern could
I
live
have
in
no
that.
idea what's under there.
is this that
None.
palette making YouTube show where he's like, guess what I can make with pallets?
That's what it looks like. I would say that looks like a pallet or,
Yeah,
or
it's-
many pallets. Yeah.
Contosaurus
Yeah,
says it's a Fagioni.
The Fugazi. is
With the
what it
list.
is.
That Lambo is a little messed up. That's fine.
RB
But
Mark
I
II
could
said
sit here and
Cooper's
write an
right.
entire movie from this one picture about the characters and all.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
at first, honestly, I thought the guy was wearing like a shirt that had a pouch in the front, like his hands were in there, and that's what was making his belly look like that. No, it's that's exactly what his belly looks
And
like.
there's
Like,
something about that white trash blood, and I guess I don't have enough of it, that I could never ever just get fat right there. Just right there.
yeah,
I mean,
I mean,
literally,
look at
his
the rest of him. He
his
doesn't look like
shoulders
it's
and
like,
arms
wow.
are stick thin.
Yeah,
Delane's like, why is
How-
his fupa so dirty? Because it's dragging on the fucking ground.
Just, how is it that she is righteously disappointed in him?
I know. This is exactly what I was
Kentucky
thinking.
Shine says she's hot, jail pitcher hot, but whatever.
She has vaginas for knees, and yet she is worthy of being upset at this man.
That's not vaginas. That's Vandal's lips. Anthony,
Delane says Summer's Eve people. Ern says
Oh.
Fupa Ferrari. Jay says she has rolls on her knees.
It's
That's where
necessary.
that's where they hide the meth pipe. Like
This dude, like,
I like here, like I said, like I say I don't judge or whatever. I fucking do. But like,
want to
well,
buy
what
this
point
man
in your
some,
life
some
do you
fucking
take your-
barbells?
well, not even that. Like I don't care if you own it, but like, what part in your life, or if you look like this, you're like, I'm gonna dye my beard. That's it. That's the ticket.
No,
That's
this
not
is,
dyed.
That's not dyed. This is genetics.
No,
That
my
has
son
to
has
be
that same
dyed.
condition.
That's
like
yeah.
brilliant
My
red beard.
brother-in-law, bright red beard and blonde as
Plus-
shit hair.
These people don't have money for hair. Do you really think he's gonna die? No, I don't believe
You
it.
don't have to have expensive stuff like Jailhouse dye in it, but I just
No, Delane, she takes care of herself. She does sit-ups at least once every
You
month.
know why, Delane? She doesn't have a fupa and he does? Because she runs the fucking Waffle House like it's the Navy. That's why.
That lady has her life together.
Look at that
dude-
top bun. She's ready to go to fucking work.
Yeah. No,
And
she
got
just
that
got
posture
off
of
work.
like, being upset and having like prowess when she has none.
She got prowess there. I guarantee you she wears the pants.
I
As they
will
were saying
say
in Game
this,
of Thrones, she looks like she's highborn, but she's not.
Kajasaur says, imagine if they put that effort into cleaning the trailer. Are you fucking high? Because they are.
They did put all that effort into cleaning the trailer. Where do
I
you
wish
think they
you-
got the parts?
I wish I could zoom in on this. I want to know, is that like a
I don't.
49er shirt?
No.
I
It's
just
not
sent I
neither
just sent
of
this
them.
photo to my step aunt, step grandma Pam. I'm trying to see if this is her trailer or not. She's awesome.
Although
I'll tell you
kudos-
this much, though. This house, no matter how gross these people look, they probably make the best weenies and macaroni and cheese.
Also,
Oh.
kudos to the dedication. I mean,
Kentucky.
the car isn't. I mean, it's terrible, but he put his fucking work into it. So
No doubt. Like that,
Yeah.
it's definitely trailer park craftsmanship.
Yeah.
At
I
its
mean,
highest
I
level.
guarantee I wouldn't be scared of taking this over a speed bump. I know it's holding together.
Is it even a car? Like, I don't even know if it really is. I have no clue what is under there.
It's a vehicle.
I mean, anything. Oof.
Delane
'Cause
says
it's got,
this
like-
is why you don't. Is this why you have a fupa and I don't, Vandal? By the way,
Yeah.
Delane, when she
Yeah.
stands in the bathroom, she looks like the Men in Black crickets in the break room. So there you go.
Mom and Dad, you guys can fight off screen. We'll
We were
we
talking
don't
about
have to
this
be here
earlier.
for
No.
that.
Not in this Zoom call. Not in that Zoom call, are we?
RB Mark
Evident-
2 says 250, Bob.
Oh
Oh God,
Jay
Ern.
kept bringing up the big. The dog is cute. Yeah, no, the dog is the best thing in this photo.
That dog's the only
That
thing that's
dog-
surviving in this photo.
That dog is
That's
yeah.
the
This
saddest
dog is
fucking dog.
diabetic.
The methone. Methone.
That's
Ern
so
says the dog's
500.
diabetic. Kangaroo Cooch says he's ready for the Methona 500. Kentucky
No,
Sign
they're-
says no snorkel. Those Legos
Kentucky-
will pop right apart. Those aren't Legos. Those are Mega Blocks. Like that's
Wintucky, there is so much JB Weld on that thing. It's not falling apart for 700
Okay.
years.
Is
Mike
it nailed
D?
together, screwed together? Like, what's the thought?
Mike T says that's a paper Methane car.
Mache?
Methane car.
Mache. Yeah, because it's got like dirt track wheels and tires on it. Like
Yeah,
I
I mean,
just don't know.
kudos to him. He put his soul into it. I just
She busted her ass cleaning 18 tables today so he could do her knees look like that so his car can look like this.
Where did he steal all the red paint? And is it red because it's her
I
favorite?
don't
color,
think that's
obviously?
paint because if you look at it, it's got like bubbly texture. That's red tape.
That's duct tape. Yeah. 100
No.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Or I was thinking it
Wow,
was
it could
Flex
be.
Seal.
No, that's
Like-
red tape. Because
Red
if
tape.
you see it, it looks like
Oh, and the black tape, yeah, around the
They
beard.
stole it from
Red
work.
tape.
Like
yeah.
nobody that lives like that can afford that much red fucking tape.
Well, it fell off a truck and people had
Okay.
to use. And
Then it's tight bond he stole from the local construction site.
It's a hell of a whale tail you got on
yeah,
that.
That's not a
Wintucky sign
desert
says-
Wintucky.
Yeah,
That is northern
country.
redneck.
that's
That
country.
is northern gray skies farmland country.
Yeah. If you look in the background, there's green. That's
Yeah.
nowhere in the desert.
That's not the desert.
Jay says she cleans off all the dishes by shoveling it into her mouth.
Oh.
Oh, it's waterproof. Yeah.
Ern says he thinks it's made out of pallets. This looks like what people are like DIY
Pentosaurus,
pallet
West
furniture.
Virginia, 100%.
Yeah.
I like even did the fender flare on the front wheel. Like, why do you need that extra bit on there? Just because
Air control, obviously.
Yeah, it's feeding air into the brakes.
Let's see we in the shop, guys.
Yeah, the driver's window isn't even a window; it's a screen from the windows on the house.
Yeah, RP Mark 2 says the windscreen does kind of look legit though.
Yeah, with
Like
that
the one
big,
windshield wiper, yeah.
Like he got it off a minivan or something. Like,
No, a Tesla.
He did good. Elon, hire this man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some ingenuity. Like, if you got nothing and you come up with that, yeah. I mean, you'd probably win the Lego show, but other than that, like,
He still has the same Ferrari Testarossa picture hanging up in his bedroom he's had since he was 4.
The one that he got at the
This
book
man
fair?
did it. Yeah. He's got that one. Yeah, the Scholastic Book Fair fucking Lamborghini and a Countach and the Ferrari Testarossa. He never gave up on his dream, and we should admire him for
One thing
that.
I will never understand about like the
Oh
trailer park
God,
pictures.
Kentosaurus.
Kentosaurus says still better than a Cybertruck.
Yes.
I never understood about like white trash people is they always have workout equipment on the porch and they never use it.
Can't get it inside. That's the problem. It doesn't fit through the door, so they can't.
But like
use it.
that looks like one of those like where you do the push-ups, the push-up bars. It's like a pull-up. You know what I mean? I can't remember what it's called. But like there ain't no one in that fucking house has used that. Like that thing's held a gallon of paint on it for 12 years. Like.
No, you're absolutely right. I was just thinking that he traded the family hairbrush for those wheels. Because not even the dog's getting brushed at this point.
I bet you the dog's got the cleanest ass in that house. Because it can lick
She's
it.
had that bun in for like 6 months.
Yeah. What's living in that bun? Okay, well, that's my last random pick. So I guess the last segment I have to do is that we're gonna give away a boat.
Anthony made sure to drag it out so you guys would be here.
Mike D,
Let's
eat
talk
your
about-
heart out, Magnum PI.
I can't hear you.
I thought we were going to talk about like favorite stuff. Favorite.
Oh, go right ahead.
Well,
Talk about anything you like.
I
Drag
just
it out
had-
as long as you need to.
I thought about it all week, and there was one thing that stuck out for me. It was when me and Snorkel got to be girls, and it was for the fish dating app.
Oh Jesus!
And I got to
Wow.
talk about the yacht. That was a highlight for me because that was really fun to be pretend to be a girl with Snorkel. It was one of my best.
So you want to
impressions.
bring Fender back?
Fender?
Gotcha.
Yes, yeah, Fender. That was good. That was all. I just a favorite.
Kentucky.
No,
Vandal,
Fender
if
was
you
fun.
look like that, you wouldn't work out in the front yard either. I mean, I guess that's true.
It's rebellions were built on hope. That's their hope right there. Is that on the front porch?
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to give away a boat? All right,
Oh my gosh, it's boat time.
it's boat time. So what I did was Sewer Rug and I got together this week, put our dong together. Boy, that's not really what I wanted to say. And
You were docking?
got all of the super dong calculated, and we know who won the boat. But I decided it was only fair that we go through the top 10 super dong winners, just to let you guys know. Now, we're going to probably give some prizes out to the top 3. We talked about this a little bit after the show, and then I forgot all about it. But we're going to give some prizes out for the top 3. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. All right. So in 10th place with 48 dong,
DeLorean
She's here for
Goes
5
to
minutes an
Dylan.
episode.
she's a hell of a guesser. So
sneaks in, punches him in, and walks out.
yes. So nice job, Delane. Thank you so much for being a part of the episodes this year and giving away all the answers when we do the Moorheads. Anyway, in 9th place with 75 dong, it's Contosaurus Rex.
Oh,
She
wow.
missed last week, so that was a tough one to be able to come back from because
So many.
there was so much dong that we gave away over those last couple of episodes.
There's
So,
dong.
but that's a hell of a job for the time that you were here. So just wanted to give you props for that. Really hell of a job. All right. In seventh place,
Jason,
Jason Vapes
for
coming
one
out
Damn.
fucking
nowhere.
show.
One
One
show. Fuck
Coming out of
yes.
nowhere.
Show and gets to be in the top 10. Golly, Jason.
Seventh place. So, big props. Either he's really good at listening to chat members that know the right answers, or he's just good at guessing. One of the
V8
two.
top 10. There's only 9 of us that watch each week.
I don't count your numbers.
Hells yeah.
Jason's got a chance. 2025.
Well, let's just say that the two people that were taking care of the Super Dong, one of them gave themselves 6,000. So I disqualified that person from being able to win the boat. But
it's a real number. I
it
mean,
wasn't me.
was it-
Anyway, in sixth place, good
Earn.
buddy Earn,
Hells
135.
yeah,
Very
Earn.
respectable number to
Solid.
For
show
a
up.
man that is asleep
guy.
90% of the time, yeah.
Very, very
Wait,
respectable.
90% of the time. Is that what you said?
No, asleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the 10% of the time he's awake, he's muting random chat members. So
He earned it, man.
getting 135 points while doing that?
Yeah, Ernst checks in the
Kudos.
mail, by the way, for muting people.
I was wondering how Wintucky was going to react to the Jason Vapes thing, because last week he was like, if the new guy wins, I fucking quit. And now he's like, nice job, Jason. At least you know he didn't beat me, so I'm good with that. All right, so in whatever place we're at, we've got V8. V8 with 177 dong. So nice job, V8.
Nice.
Way to go. You took out Earn by almost 40 dong, or a little over 40 dong.
Damn.
He took a
That's,
lot more dong in real life, too, I heard.
Climbing. He was climbing the dong tower. That's what matters.
That almost matches his number in real life.
Okay. So that was V8 in fifth place. So our fourth place person,
Colorado Wee Woo.
Damn.
Huh? Stepping things up.
Yeah,
He's
but
getting-
to be fair, he has an inside mole.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's a little bit of sus going on here.
What, you think I'm sabotaging numbers? You think I'm
Yeah,
falsifying documents?
I think you might be slipping some points on the sly.
Think I work for Chiquita or something, dude?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
ready to
yeah.
march on the Friday Fallout Capitol right now.
Bring
Yeah.
it, dude, because my numbers are legit. I got this paper here that says
Oh my god.
that counting system. I would trust it. No one.
Yeah, that looks like a manifesto. What the
No
fuck
one's-
you
That's legit.
but if he was really, doing that,
Guntosaurus
Colorado would've been
rigged.
higher up.
Are rigged? Hells yeah.
What do you mean rigged? They didn't even win anything. What?
Wintucky
This was
at
one I
number
was expecting to
3.
be a little bit higher.
Wait.
In all honesty, Wintucky Shine
Oh,
did a
it's
hell of
4.
a job this last year.
Fourth, didn't even podium.
4.
Damn.
Unfortunately,
That's
I
Seven.
did
That's
not
7.
expect that. We're top 10, so 10
Yeah,
was
we're going up to number 1. So
Oh, I was just counting stuff.
So that'd be number 4.
Hey, I'm proud. I counted stuff.
in fourth place, we have Wintucky Shine. Dude, we love you.
Congrats, Wintuck.
Wintucky has won a lot of things on this show. So sometimes
Kentucky,
can't win
please
'em all.
march.
Please march, earn, recount, lock her up.
You guys are contesting the vote? These were not mail-in dongs. These were live action dongs happening. I didn't.
So
do
we can't
chopsticks.
count.
I didn't. Who says I can't count? I didn't
Hanging
do chopsticks.
chads,
I used a
hanging
real pen.
chads, fence nuts, hanging chads.
What? No hanging chat.
Bob Dole.
Why is Ross Perot?
I
getting
invented
involved?
the internet.
You guys, we're at the top 3, and this really fucking matters.
Oh, Kentucky. Oh, he says I have a trailer. For
Well,
sale.
Sorry, Wintucky. All right. Our next one up.
Third place, you guys. These are the winners that win prizes.
Any guesses on who you think is going to be in third place?
Oh,
To see who's in chat that's not on there yet.
Moyle, Dave Moyle, Dave Moyle.
Ah, shit. Yeah,
So like
no.
keeps retracting her messages.
Third place, Kangaroo Snatch.
She was
He's already
anyway.
ninth place.
It's fine.
ninth place.
In third place, winning a decal, will be
Jay.
Day Cup. Well done.
278 Super dong. You know how many questions you have to answer correctly to get that kind of number? And let's just, the next two are even higher.
We got a vote from V8 for Ben to be on the podium.
Could
Okay.
be.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, the last two, the number one winner on this won by 13 super dong.
Holy shit. That's one question.
Really.
Yeah.
By literally that much.
Baby win. It's a baby
In
win.
second place, we have
Oh.
Damn, not what I expected.
I thought it was going to be Steve-O.
Sausage?
Yeah, I thought
Suraj
two was
and
Ben.
Anthony were the only ones that knew. Me and Circle have no idea what.
Yeah,
to include
no,
on
I
this
thought
list.
Steve-O had this
How
one.
many sausages
Shit.
Steve-O won last year and how much that didn't affect me, but I brought up to his attention multiple times.
now Steve-O. I mean, he knocked it out, especially the last couple episodes. He really knocked some numbers out, and that helped to push him that high.
Jay says, "Glad I didn't win the boat. I have nowhere to put it."
So Steve-O, coming in second place, we're gonna get together and get you something nice because that's a hell of a score. Like when I first started this and decided that we were gonna do this super dunk, I had no idea how much fun it was gonna be and how many people would really get into it. So I appreciate all of you all for doing that.
Well, I feel like if you don't have an idea yet for a prize, I'm willing to offer a hoodie with whatever print that Anthony can make, and I'll ship it to you.
We can do that. We can
And
definitely do
Jacob,
that.
It
it's
could
all
be anything from
homegrown
the show.
dunk.
Any screenshot, graphic,
or
whatever.
you know, if you'd prefer to have like a hot dog cooker or something like that, we'll fix you up.
You have
We'll fix
options.
you up.
So what is
All
that?
right. Are ready for number one?
Yeah. I get my bets locked in.
All right. And the number one dong, 326 super dong is
Ben.
Fucking Ben. Hell's goddamn yes.
326 super dong. That's amazing. I don't think anybody on the panel would have gotten 300.
Guys, that's Ben's boat. That's Ben's boat.
That's
Ben's boat.
I did not see that. Damn. I'm glad we did. Oh, well, I'm glad Vandal and I did this live. You guys cheated.
And I don't think Ben's even here.
Ben's
I
here.
saw him.
Ben's here. Ben's
I
here.
saw him
Steve-O.
earlier.
Ben has
As soon
said
as he
hell
saw
yeah,
Steve-O's
Steve-O.
name pop up, he did that like, "Congratulations, Steve-O. I beat you, bitch."
Kentucky.
Welcome to the
There he
Yacht
is.
Club. Welcome
Don't
to
say
the
yacht.
Club.
Congratulations,
Oh,
Ben.
spell
You can DM me, but the address I have for you is in Pennsylvania. Not to put you out there, but if that's still correct, I do,
Awesome, Ben.
have your
Jesus.
address, so.
Delay
Record
said that's
dog,
almost
Ben.
a super dong a day. Impressive, Ben.
Well done.
Most impressive. Yes, these numbers were unbelievable. Like when I got these this week after we got everything kind of added together, I really was kind of in awe. And you know, we appreciate our chat so much. Like we have so much fun with you guys. You are as much a part of this show as we are. Like there's just without your comments and your interjections. I mean, how many segments have we pulled from comments from chat or
Stuff you've said.
had goofy things? Yeah. I mean, who the fuck said that is one of our favorite segments.
That
that we
makes
do.
us laugh and makes us want to do more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Ian says, "Nice one, King Dong."
Why are you apologizing, Wintucky?
He's emotional right now.
What did Wintucky do?
Well, we talked about
So I had thought about maybe putting a picture of the boat and motor up here, but I decided that I want Ben to take a picture with his boat and motor. And that's
For
the
the
only way
reveal?
you guys are ever going to see it is if he sends me a picture with him with the boat and motor. So that's how it's just going to go from here.
That's a lot of
feel.
dong.
That's a lot of dong.
You crushed Delane by almost 300 dong.
She said, "Now I feel like a loser with 48. You've been a loser for 12 years, baby." No, kidding.
That how long you guys have been together?
Something like that.
give or take. Who's counting?
Been a loser with one dong, so.
Ern
With a
says, "With a
motor."
motor."
I'm going to make a t-shirt that just says with a motor and no one will understand what that means but me. I was telling these guys earlier that on my phone I have a picture of us as the Spice Girls, but face swapped, and I'm like, if anybody would see my phone, that doesn't know me or understand it, they would think I'm the weirdest fucking guy in the world. So thank you, chat, so much, because yeah, you definitely make this worthwhile. So
You
anyway,
make this show worth
that's it.
doing.
When Tucky
That's
says
it
he
for me.
needs to see the boat.
Yep, and that means that Ben's gonna have to take a picture with
He's
it.
gonna
'cause
be
that's
in
just
that,
how it's gonna go.
He's gonna be in that like that Wolverine meme where he's like looking at the picture, you know, like sitting there looking at the boat.
So Ben, I'll be coming to Pennsylvania, searching out on Marketplace, and we'll find you something. No,
Jason
that's not-
loves motorboating with his wife.
Good.
Yeah.
So-
and then Ben says
wife-
I'll send a pic in.
My wife.
I was gonna say me too, but that doesn't really sound right.
Yeah,
Please don't waterboard. I mean, motorboat your wife.
So
And that's
Ben,
it, guys.
you're on Discord. Anthony's on there. Now he has a reason to go on there. You can send your information on there or Instagram or to Sewer Rug, anyone, and we'll get it to Anthony.
have it.
and-
Not
I have
me.
his address.
Do
Oh,
not
okay.
send it to me.
Yeah, Snorkel won't respond. So wait, that's Ben, Steve-O, Jacobs. And we got a decal, a sweater, and a boat.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you guys know I never go backwards. I always make something a little bit better all the time. So stay tuned next year. You never know what we might give away.
Hey, that random pick, you're wearing at Fiaro next time.
Might be a
Think about
PT
that.
Cruiser.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm not bidding. No,
If we
no,
give away
I'm not
a PT
playing
Cruiser,
any
I will
game.
drive it to whoever wins, except if it's somebody in Australia, because that's not possible.
Steve-O's
Steve-O-
already deciding. Yeah,
Steve-O said, "Can I get a pic of Ben with the boat on a shirt?"
that's the sweater he wants. He wants
Yes,
the
you
picture
may.
of
As
Ben.
long as Ben sends me a picture, it's up to him.
I have ideas too. Like I played the Super Dong game, and all I got was this lousy sweater. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Dibs on that on a hoodie.
So much dong, only one sweater. Yeah, it's great.
In fact, anybody that was in the top 10, we can do a T-shirt like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Send me your info if you want it, and we'll make it happen. I know a guy that does DTF, so I can get them pretty cheap.
I know a guy that doesn't know how to make them, so it's good.
That's why. he
Jay
works in
says, I
customer
wouldn't be
service.
mad about getting a PT loser. See, like,
dude, that's a cool decal.
they say prices are going down. We'll find
I don't know if they can go down anymore on those.
Get one of them V6s.
Depends if it has wood grain or not. But I'm going to start typing some stuff in chat. I've got some food on the way. Let's tell these lovely people what they mean to us.
Chat, you've been amazing. You're the only reason I show up. That and Vandal's emails.
That's it. That's a wraps on 2024, you guys. Friday Fallout and no vooping and no worries because next year, bigger things, new year, same nuts. Get ready for the new adventures of the Friday Fallout next year. I'm Surug. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having me again. Stinkface.
Oh yeah. See you
All
next
right.
year.
So I think I have boosted chat's ego enough tonight, but it's been a fun year. Like I feel like this show grows and grows over time, and we try and do new things. We try and think outside the box and have fun. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you don't, then stop watching because we're just going to be who we are. But thank you so much. Yeah, and he types in there all the time, and I appreciate it. Man, I have some big news that I can't tell you guys yet about Rogue Shop, but I'm pretty happy. But anyway, check out rogueshop.com if you need some weed. Check us out on our next episode. We'll do something fun and entertaining, and who knows what I'll give away next, what celebrities you might see on here next. But it's all just for fun, and it's all just for you, chat. So hope you had a great 2024, and we'll see you in 2025. Vandal, take us on home, buddy.
I have to do it so I have to have a new mic. Well, everybody, that's been the show. My name's Sewer Rug, and I'm going to tug your lugs. No, chat, you're amazing. Everyone's already said it a billion times. I'm not drunk enough to say it again, but I love you guys. We bounce off of you guys bounce off of us. I put my hand up on your hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. I don't know what that means, but you know what it means. And thank you for being here. You guys make every day that we're on the show amazing. Every Friday. That's what I look forward to. I hate people in real life, but I like you here. You know why? Because I can't see you, but I can hear you, and I can feel your love. OnlyFans coming next year. Have a good night, everybody.